military strikes for the last 43 days to end the threat to vessels in the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden.
The strikes have killed more than 30 people and injured dozens more, including children.
A $2 billion marvel of stealth, an elite weapon of American dominance, and an unexpected hit in the unlikeliest of skies. The Houthis claimed a strike that shocked the world. But what they didn't expect? Well, that's where this story takes a turn they never saw coming. Welcome to a deep dive into one of the most dramatic military moments in recent memory. The day a B-2 bomber, America's ghost in the sky, was hit, allegedly. But here's the twist. Not everything is what it seems. First, let's talk about the aircraft that redefined modern warfare, the B-2 Spirit. Built by Northrop Grumman, this flying-wing stealth bomber costs an eye-watering $2 billion per unit. But it's not just about the price tag. It's about what it does. Capable of evading radar, carrying nuclear and conventional payloads, and flying 6,000 miles without refueling, the B-2 is the epitome of American aerospace supremacy. It doesn't just fly, it haunts enemy defenses. And here's the kicker. Its missions are usually top secret. Now, who exactly are the Houthis? They're a rebel group from Yemen, backed by Iran, and engaged in a brutal civil war against the Saudi-led coalition. But in recent years, they've grown bolder, striking targets far beyond their borders. Armed with Iranian-made drones, ballistic missiles, and asymmetric warfare tactics, the Houthis are no longer just a local insurgency. They've become a regional threat with global implications. Then came the claim that a US B-2 bomber had been hit by a Houthi missile during a classified surveillance operation near Yemeni airspace. Social media lit up, pro-Houthi channels released unverified footage. The world watched in disbelief. A direct hit on one of the most advanced war machines on Earth. If true, this would be a game changer. But wait, it gets even murkier. Multiple defense analysts quickly questioned the claim. The Pentagon neither confirmed nor denied the incident, standard for high-value black ops. But data from open-source intelligence began painting a different picture. No wreckage, no downed bomber, and no corroboration from Western defense networks. The only evidence? A suspiciously timed video from Houthi media, showing something falling from the sky, but not clearly a B-2. Could the Houthis have mistaken a drone for a stealth bomber? Or were they inflating a small win into a psychological warfare masterstroke? This leads us to a bigger question. Was the claim part of an information warfare campaign? In modern conflict, perception can be as powerful as precision bombs. A single viral video can shift alliances, provoke retaliation, or rattle public morale. The Houthis understand this, and so does the Pentagon. The US military's response: silent. But beneath that silence lies a clear message. America's arsenal is not easily shaken. Whether a B-2 was actually struck or not, the incident reveals something far more important: the vulnerability of even the most advanced platforms to evolving threats. Low-tech weapons, smart tactics, and regional knowledge can challenge even billion-dollar aircraft. This isn't just about the B-2. It's about the battlefield of the future. If this was a bluff, it was bold. If it was real, it was historic. Either way, it signals a dangerous new phase in global conflict, where rebel groups can touch the untouchable. For the first occasion on Wednesday, B-2 Spirit bombers unleashed surgically calculated strikes upon what the United States Defense Secretary identified as subterranean armament repositories nestled within Houthi-commanded territories in Yemen. The orchestrated bombardment homed in on 5 covered arms depots embedded beneath the desolate landscape. These hidden caches were said to contain refined and tactically significant apparatuses used to execute hostile maneuvers targeting American and Allied naval forces, as well as commercial maritime vessels traversing the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. According to U.S. Central Command, these aerial offensives were intended to dismantle and erode the Houthis' operational infrastructure, curbing their capacity to mount illicit hostilities. The deployment of the B-2 coincides with the influx of U.S. military personnel into Israeli territory, heralding the emplacement of the THAAD anti-missile shield. This advanced ballistic deterrent is set to fortify Israel's aerial bastion against potential projectile incursions originating from Iran. In prior developments earlier this month, the United States executed a sweeping series of 15 aerial onslaughts against militant targets aligned with Iran-affiliated Houthi insurgents. These strikes rumbled across Yemeni terrain, with residents attesting to thunderous detonations erupting from fortified strongholds and an air terminal. Since November, Houthi insurgents have launched close to a century of assaults upon commercial and naval craft voyaging through the Red Sea, justifying their aggression as a gesture of alignment with Palestinians amid Israel's protracted military campaign in Gaza. These militants have downed 2 marine vessels, commandeered another, and claimed the lives of no fewer than 4 maritime personnel. The B-2, known formally as the Spirit, is a ghost-like Leviathan engineered to elude detection, while soaring at velocities surpassing 1,000 kilometers per hour. Built by Northrop Grumman, this aerial titan boasts a dual-operator cockpit and the capacity to deliver both traditional explosive payloads and strategic thermonuclear munitions. Only 21 of these enigmatic aircraft ever emerged from conception to hangar, each commanding a staggering price north of $2 billion. Presently, 19 are believed to remain in active commission, silently patrolling the skies. Endowed with near-mythic long-range endurance, the B-2 is a harbinger of global dominance for the U.S. Air Force. Capable of operating at altitudes cresting 50,000 feet and stretching across 19,000 kilometers with but a solitary mid-air refueling, this airborne phantom has etched its name into military history through sorties over Afghanistan, Iraq, and Libya. So, what does this mean for U.S. air strategy, for defense spending, for international diplomacy? One thing is certain: the age of guaranteed aerial dominance is fading. And as we peer into the skies of tomorrow, the question remains: how do you defend against an enemy who doesn't play by the rules? If this story gripped you, subscribe for more high-impact military stories, real-time analysis, and the truth behind the headlines. Because the battlefield is changing, and you deserve to understand it.
The US has launched a new strike against the Houthis in Yemen. Military officials say they hit a radar site with missiles fired from the USS Carney based in the Red Sea.
Which can take off and land vertically.
The Palestinian people, we, the armed forces of Yemen, will continue